Hi, I'm Shauna Harrison, Under Armour athlete and fitness and yoga instructor, and I partnered with TRX, the leaders in functional training, to help us enhance our yoga practice. Today we're going to focus on the back bend, which is as much about grounding down through the legs and feet as it is about opening up and having flexibility in the back. So we're going to use the straps to help us open the hips a little bit, to help us learn how to ground and get into some back bends. Let's go ahead and get started.
So back bends are an integral part of a yoga practice. There's a couple different back bends that are pretty common: camel pose, wheel pose. I'm going to show you wheel pose right now. We want to make sure that we're grounding down through the legs and grounding down through the hands as we press up into this back bend. And the back bend's a lot more about actually using the legs and the foundation than just having flexibility in that back. So we're going to use the straps to help us out with that. So we're going to start in a single hand mode. We're going to step in front of the straps and place the straps underneath the shoulder blades. So you might want to do this with a long sleeve on, just so you don't pinch through the straps. And once we get there, we're going to ground down through the feet, making sure that they're actually pressing down. And we're going to start to open up the back a little bit here. So you can keep it little at the beginning and just sort of open up. You can let your arms hang down. You can reach your arms back. So we're just starting to open up the entire front of the body, pressing those feet all the way down and then lifting up. If you want to take sort of a side bend or any other variation of that, you can. I do this all the time in aerial yoga, so we borrowed that from aerial yoga and sort of place the straps underneath to help us out. For the second progression, we're actually going to take the handles back out, and we're going to hold on to both handles, step a little further away from the strap, and we're going to extend the arms out. Again, we want to ground down through the feet, really pressing down and lifting up. And from there, we're just going to draw the shoulder blades back and start to lift the chest, continuing to press the feet down, opening up, and then you can let your head drop back. You don't need to let your head drop all the way back. You can keep it up if it's uncomfortable for your neck. It's really more about opening the front of the body. And then for the third progression, we're going to take it a little bit deeper, borrowing from the use of a yoga strap or use of a spotter. So we're going to take the straps in that single-handed mode, place it in the lower spine, step a little bit closer than we were before, press the feet down, press the heels down, lift up through those legs, and then we're going to start to lean back from here, bending the knees, keep pressing through those feet, and then you can take your hands up and over. So that one more mirrors a wheel pose, but the same thing applies for a camel pose. It's just we'd be on our knees. You'd want to open up from the legs. So this actually helps you really ground down and start to open up that entire body. So I'm just going to show you how to come into single-handed mode really quickly. We have a right handle and a left triangle. We're going to thread that right handle through the left triangle. We have a new right handle. We're going to thread that through that new left triangle. And we're just going to give it a little tug to make sure it's nice and secure.
So if you can't get to class or you want some extra practice outside of class, log on to trxtraining.com/yoga for some tips and tricks on how to use the straps to guide you through your practice and elevate your poses a little bit more. Thanks so much. Namaste.